Have you ever noticed that every socialist who rants about the evils of capitalism somehow ends up filthy rich? They start out railing against the system, preaching about wealth redistribution and demanding that the rich pay their fair share. And then, next thing you know, they're buying lakefront mansions and raking in millions. Bernie Sanders, millionaire with 3 houses, AOC, net worth skyrocketing thanks to book deals and influencer-style fame. The Black Lives Matter co-founders, living in multi-million-dollar mansions. Funny how that works, isn't it? Today we're breaking down the scam of socialist millionaires, how they go from fighters for the people to cash-loaded elites who never practice what they preach. Let's get into it. If you want to get rich as a socialist, there's a proven 4-step playbook. Step 1, attack the system. Go on rants about how capitalism is evil and how the rich are exploiting everyone. Bonus points for doing this from an Ivy League university or inside Congress. Step 2, get famous as a champion of the people. Make sure the media covers your fiery speeches and get a devoted following of young, impressionable activists who will blindly defend you. Step 3, cash in. Start selling books, launching donation campaigns, and leveraging your brand for personal wealth. Step 4, deny, deflect, justify. When people notice your suspiciously large bank account, claim it's different because your wealth is for the cause. Let's take a look at some of the most successful socialist millionaires who've pulled this off. Bernie Sanders, America's favorite democratic socialist. He has spent his entire career ranting about how millionaires and billionaires are ruining America. He was completely fine attacking millionaires, until he became one. Then he switched to attacking billionaires instead. He owns 3 houses, including a lakefront vacation home in Vermont worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And he made millions off of book deals, proving that capitalism actually works, since people voluntarily paid to hear his thoughts. So, Bernie, if capitalism is so bad, why are you so good at making money from it? Next up, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, or as her fans call her, AOC, the Socialist Darling who built a personal brand around opposing wealth and privilege, yet somehow keeps getting wealthier and more privileged. She's been living the high life since joining Congress, even though she still hasn't paid off her student loans with her salary of $174,000 a year. She used her elected office to snag free $30,000 tickets to attend the Met Gala in a designer dress that literally said, "Tax the rich." She's been on the hunt for a book deal because nothing says fighting the system like selling books for profit in a capitalist economy. She used campaign funds to pay her boyfriend, then got caught and had to backtrack. She's following the exact same Socialist-to-Millionaire pipeline, and her fans still think she's one of them. And if you thought the socialist grift was limited to politicians, think again. Let's talk about the co-founders of Black Lives Matter who raised millions of dollars from well-meaning donors, only to use it to buy multi-million-dollar luxury homes. Patrisse Cullors, one of BLM's co-founders, personally bought multiple homes worth over $3 million, including a mansion in a mostly white, elite neighborhood. BLM raised over $90 million, and no one really knows where most of it went. When pressed about it, Cullors called any criticism right-wing racism. The takeaway? Activism is big business, and the people at the top are getting rich while their followers stay broke and angry. This isn't a coincidence, it's a business model. Socialism has become a personal brand, a marketing strategy for people who want to get rich while pretending they hate the rich. Think about it. Socialists don't actually produce anything. They don't build businesses, create jobs, or innovate. They just talk about change and rake in cash. They use guilt and outrage to shake down donors. Whether it's campaign funds, book sales, or social justice fundraising, they make millions off of other people's emotions. They surround themselves with true believers who will defend them at all costs, no matter how much hypocrisy gets exposed. It's a scam, and the people who fall for it are the ones who actually believe what these frauds are selling. Of course, when their wealth gets exposed, socialists never admit they're hypocrites. Instead, they use one of 3 classic excuses. Well, I made my money ethically. Right, because selling books and cashing in on public office is totally different from how every other rich person makes money. I need this wealth to fight the system. Apparently, fighting capitalism means fully participating in it. This is just a right-wing smear campaign, because pointing out obvious hypocrisy must be a conspiracy every single time. At the end of the day, every socialist wants to be rich. They just don't want to admit it. They make their entire career off of bashing capitalism, and then turn around and enjoy all the benefits of it. And their supporters? They just eat it up, ignoring the mansions, the book deals, the money laundering, and the designer dresses because they want to believe in the illusion. So, what do you think? Why do people keep falling for this scam? Who's the biggest hypocrite of them all? Drop a comment below. Let's hear your take. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more hard-hitting conservative analysis. We'll keep calling out the frauds, because someone has to.